Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and with me at the table tonight, Greg Anthony and Jim Legler.
I gotta get that surgery, man. It's fucking 7 bones I gotta take out my left hand, bro. This shit hurt. I did it 7 years ago, my right hand. That's why I'm full.
Here we go.
That's why I can't play no more like that, the way I used to.
So Raleigh will get the first possession.
Fucking hurts, bro.
Jacks up a three, and James pulls it down. Here's Chicago. Here's Yost. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And the dunk by Wallace.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The kick out to Westbrook. Screen by Smith.
And for Westbrook, it's all about staying engaged on defense, using that athleticism and length to pester shooter. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And again, no good by Chicago. Right side George. Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's Westbrook with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
And stolen by James. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Now, here is Joe. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo! And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Westbrook from the arc.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Wallace. Outside Westbrook. That ball's nice that time from George. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
Oh, yeah, and one.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And here is Raleigh now. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Brown with it. Now Smith defending. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Griffin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Griffin has so much confidence in his scoring ability, especially when he's near the basket.
And the dunk by Smith.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside, SGA. Brown outside. Pass to Griffin. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 3. Rebounded by Odom. And Chicago has possession. And it's SGA penetrating.
And defensively, you have to stay with SGA coming off that screen. That creates the passing lane.
Left side, Brown. From deep as what a play. Simply
I'll let you shoot.
at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, great awareness on his part.
And still a... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Raleigh?
Coming in hot as they were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And the officials have called the illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Grant, that's good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Inside, Grant. Great D that time from Griffin. The three from George. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Odom, and the dunk by Odom.
Getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefties with the finish.
Here's Dumars. Beal with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. Beal can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power.
So both teams making some changes here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
It may be the most makeable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Westbrook. Outside for Pippen. Stolen by Dumars. And they're moving it up. And a wide open look for SGA. Drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander got 6 points in the quarter. Down to go. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And a deep three from George. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Embiid wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And Embiid getting in on the three-point party. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago leading by just 2. Don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago leading. Here's Westbrook. Pass to James. And the 3 off target. Here's Raleigh now. Now here's Waltz. Covered by Smith. The kick out to LeBron. A 3 ball. Raleigh with the rebound. Pass to Westbrook. From deep, SGA. Rebound by Pippen. So it's Chicago now. The lead is 2. Down low. Kicks it out to James. Paul George with the steal. Gordon with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jabari Smith picks one up.
That's really good work that time by Paul George. He worked for the high percentage look.
Chicago making a switch here. And it's tied up with that one.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Westbrook. Embiid the screen. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
Well, Embiid now making it look easy out there. He's active and opportunistic in these pick and roll sets.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Gordon with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Nice defense from Wallace.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Raleigh making a switch here. Screen by James. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
That bucket in no time at all. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for Raleigh.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And it's Gordon missing.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And it's SGA missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
For the lead. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Gordon a screen. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Raleigh.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Screen by Smith. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Off target from the wing.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. To the middle. LeBron with the tough bucket. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Chicago leads by 2. And after
What's up, my brother?
to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Welcome to the channel.
With 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter.
Chilling, my boy. What's going on with you, my man? My brother, my fan.
George, that's a 2-pointer. To the left wing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Chicago with the ball. A 2-point game. Pass to Grant. Holly with the rebound. Here's Griffin. And there's the drive. And he drops in the way up off the glass. 8 points for Blake Griffin.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that, bro. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel right now, my brother.
Easy call.
Hopefully you do the same for me.
The ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
There you go. You're 53rd. Keep going, bro. Don't let it stop. Keep striving. Strive for greatness, not for power. Remember that.
Here's Raleigh now. Trailing by 2. Now Westbrook. Outside George. A 3-pointer. Good.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through with a clutch.
Embiid.
And 1.
Off the screen, slicing inside for 2.
And we have seen it so many times. You just
I missed it.
Embiid was going to finish that play.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the mid-range shot has been there for them over and over. They continue to capitalize on it. Let's see if they keep going back to it.
And the rejection by Embiid. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. Embiid the screen. And Westbrook, here we go. Westbrook rips down the rebound. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's GA. Again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His production habits really paid off there.
Outside George. Now Gordon takes the 3. Down he goes for 3.
And Gordon understands the importance of...
Why you do that, Westbrookie? Westbrookie, why you do that?
Every moment in this game, he's not taking any chances.
You know, it's funny because what these people gonna do next year when they take the AI out, because next year you cannot play, the AI is not gonna help you. You gotta do that. What they gonna do next year? Just a question. What are they gonna do next year?
And here's Westbrook. Now Gordon. And there's the dunk.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down. And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Outside Westbrook. The response, slamming it home.
fearless. I mean, we haven't seen many like Russ. Guys who crave the biggest moments. You want someone like that on your team.
And you just know that Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be the one taking these shots. How? Clutch.
And they get it back. Now SGA. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Another chance here. And it doesn't go. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Outside SGA. Smith. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
That is world class.
What a huge
What a pussy.
point in the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Man, it took forever.
Getting back south. I think he's injured.
Why they didn't do it right away? Those are precious seconds.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
They retain possession.
Ah!
And so it's Raleigh winning this one.
What you gonna do next year when they take the AI out, buddy?
This emotional boost for him.
Huh? What you gonna do next year when they take the AI out? Because you guys suck so bad. You guys follow the computer all game long. But it's okay. Cause that means you guys are not 2K players, buddy, at all. You gotta even follow in video games. Imagine in real life. They are followers. They are really followers. And Kotuma was injured, right? Let me see something. I like the way they play together. I really do. Come to daddy. Damn, what is training? Shit. Thank you, Hank. Got a defense. Small forward, I gotta keep him. Power forward, I got a lot. We see something. Let's go like that. Hello. It's getting cool in here. I got 2 surgeries, look. I can't do it. Hey, turn the light down here, off.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Here's Westbrook. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wilkins outside. Nice move. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So Stan, in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin. He can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait we're always looking for.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Smith. And good that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
An important part of Banchero's game, the ability to hit that three.
And it's Russell Westbrook with the three. Westbrook's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Curry with the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Pass to Wembanyama. Banchero draws the double. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to Wilkins. On the wing, Giddey. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Well, you love to see that kind of competitive spirit answering right back with the three of his own.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him...
Woo! Move inside.
That is incredible.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that. And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he can wind up with a crazy number of threes today. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
The first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Chicago trails by 3. Well, Greg, we know at his speed. Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers.
I didn't meant to pass it there.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Oh, fuck?
Stolen by Bird. Embiid with the steal. Rebound, Wilkins.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got the fast break chance.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call it the human highlight film.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can
Oh shit, that's a fast release.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Pass to Giddey. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bird. And Banchero. Here we go.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the paint. Kicks it out to Banchero. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And timeout call.
I don't even know why people don't guard no more.
He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
He's so scared of guard.
.22 left now here in the second. Outside Curry. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Bird right side. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul.
Key seconds.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And again, Chicago. No good. Barnes outside. Pass to Curry. In the corner, it's Bird. And here we go. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 17 wingspan coming in handy.
Antetokounmpo inside. Here's the 3. He can't get that one. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Hawks, they lead by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chicago trails by 12. inside. Smith. Great defense that time from Banchero. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force. Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
5 to shoot. Banchero, that's for 2. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
From deep. Drills it from outside. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. Puts up a deep 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Banchero with the ball. Now Smith defending. They get it again. Kicks it out to Banchero. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Pippen.
A good team and he don't guard. What you guys think about that? He got a great team and he don't guard at all. That's another loser. The next year they don't know what they're gonna be able to do because they're gonna take the AI out. I don't even know what they're gonna do.
And free throw, good from Banchero.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Outside, SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Banchero. Ball with the steal. Now here's Odom. Outside, SGA. Here comes SGA. Yep, that one goes.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot blocking game. And the basket by Curry. Chicago trails by 15. And here's Love for 3. Now here's Giddey. Scoreless thus far. Here's Wembanyama. Off target with the jump hook. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your home team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
From deep, Wall, what a play, simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Chicago trails by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. And Caro outside. Over Giannis.
Love to see Antetokounmpo being a disruptor on defense. He can affect a lot of shots.
To the middle. The jump hook. It's not going to go for him. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close the stats.
And Caro outside. Rattler's a three.
A phenomenal defender. Antetokounmpo uses that length of his to come up with the block.
6 on the shot clock. Spins. Westbrook. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness. And, guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this show, man. Smith right now beasting.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. So both teams making some changes here. Burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Now Curry. And the three misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Here's Banchero. Launches it. Embiid there for the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Chicago. Now Edwards. Now Embiid. Outside Edwards. Now Westbrook. Shoots the three. Good.
Well, hey, Westbrook can make this shot. He has a good feel for when to shoot the three ball.
Curry outside. Curry from three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Williamson. Here's Banchero. Another shot. Wembanyama.
Motherfucker tall as fuck.
Persistence pays off. Finally, they get it to go.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Giddey. Van Carroll looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson fires. The 3 is off.
You're a bum.
So they get the victory.
You know that? You just follow the computer. You another one that you're gonna struggle so much next year. You're gonna struggle so bad, buddy. Because you guys do not know how to play 2K. You guys do not.
That about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van.
You guys gonna be sucking a lot of dick. 2K, 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 2K. Lot of dick that we gonna suck in.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan.
Oh shit.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. It's a pick by Love. Out of bounds, Cincinnati takes possession. Ginobili outside. From 12 feet out. And he hits the jump shot.
And that mid-range game of Ginobili is so reliable. He is phenomenal at capitalizing from those spots on the floor.
James with it. Now defended by Grant. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And you know that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is just awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the ring.
We call that great awareness. He knew exactly when to pass it.
Not gonna be that easy in the middle, buddy.
That's good from Cunningham.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Garnett. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And the rebound goes to Odom.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Embiid drives in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Edwards looking it over. Got it from 16 feet.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Outside Edwards. Here's Garnett. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
And here's Edwards. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Grant for three. Chicago grabs the miss. To the inside. Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Embiid's got 8 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Ba 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 ba.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Athens. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Here's Westbrook. And the layup is good.
That's a nice ball.
Westbrook attacks the basket with such velocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
Out to the wing. Evans moving the ball around. Pass to Black. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I think Black's agility caught the defense off guard there, and he's able to draw a shooting foul.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
They set the pick. Pass to Roy. No good from outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the inside. Antetokounmpo.
You can see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Now Roy. 3-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
For 3, Love. They get the rebound. Back to LeBron. Love outside. James has a 2-pointer. Another one falls for Chicago.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Pass to Bennett. Another 3 for Evans.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Roy. Another 3.
Enjoy it, buddy.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from him.
Here is Love. And the dunk by Love.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Pass to Barry. Back to Black. .124 left here in the first quarter. Going inside.
Well, you know, over his emerging career, Black's assist totals have gone up. A great sign for his future.
Then for 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Roy. Another 3 for Anthony.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
51 seconds left in the first quarter.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. Guys, he's got a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point...
Motherfucker don't guard either. Let the computer guard. Okay. He do the same shit.
Things a lot easier for everyone else.
Embiid has to deal with as much contact inside as anyone. He's good at going up and getting to the stripe.
And Embiid drops them both. Well, Greg, we know at his feet, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Back to Black. From 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Athens, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, good three-point shooting is what sparked him. A fantastic night from long range so far.
I'm playing with 2 surgeries though.
We'll be right
In my
back.
hands. Can be steel.
And Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Athens.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
A nice shot by Black.
Smooth move by Anthony Black. He can be pretty tricky with the ball in his hand.
Garnett, the screen. To the middle. Garnett rattles the rim.
Good awareness in the pick and roll. Watching to find the best option on the floor.
Pass to Bennett. Lets it go from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bennett's got 9 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here is Gilgeous Alexander. Brandon Roy getting his 3 to go. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Garnett's got his second basket of the game.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Roy. 15 points in the game.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
A nice shot by Black.
Well, that's a shot Black really put time in on. That short corner 3, and that work is paying dividends.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Here's Black. He's got 9. Roy from outside. Another 3.
It's good to have that sim, right?
He just makes scoring look so effortless.
It's good to have that sim, buddy.
Roy play the game. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Black. Here's Pettit. Another
Yeah, it's good to have that sim. You getting reported, buddy. For real.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
Pass to Pippen. That's good, and so Garnett with the assist. Pippen's got his first points in this one. Athens leading by 21. Here's Pettit. Now here's Roy. Now Black. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And that one's good, SGA.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Love. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago substitution. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good by Pippen.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Fires the 3. It's good from
Fucking
long range.
cheaters.
Aldridge has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Black. Outside Aldridge. Another 3.
Fucking cheater, bro. Holy shit.
Three-point stroke there. It can really open things
Fucking
up
cheat for
inside,
everything.
because as good as he shoots it,
Can't even play the video games normal.
to have to step out on the perimeter.
Look at this shit, guys.
And LaMarcus Aldridge.
Fucking cheaters. Fuck you, cheater. Fucking cheater. He'd fucking make everything that he shoots. Every fucking thing. Fucking, and 2K don't fucking do nothing about it, bro. Like, they don't fucking do nothing about it. They don't do nothing about it. That's the whole fucking shit, bro. 2K don't fucking do nothing about it, bro. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. But they don't know 2K investigating, so everybody who used that sin is gonna get banned for life. They don't know that. Cause I do my research. They don't know that, bro. When they find out, they're gonna get kicked out for life. Cause they fucking stupid bumps. Like, they can't fucking. How the fuck you gonna make 33 points in 1 quarter, bro? Fuck you. Well, you know what? 2K's gonna find out, and everybody getting kicked out, and I'm gonna be so fucking happy.
On 2K Sports, I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Craig Anthony and Tim Legler. Down low. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
A putback. And it's Pippen with the extra effort.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. To the inside. Giannis dumps it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display. Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
He gets that one. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And the dunk by James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Drills it from outside.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Set back by Leonard.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
And here's James outside. Pippen with the steal. Outside Westbrook. Screen by James. Westbrook double team. And it's LeBron.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. No question, James is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Left. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Odom, and the dunk by Odom.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Back to James. From past the arc. Good on the triple. LeBron's got 8 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And back with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
And Chicago has possession. Green's outside. Here's Smith. James in the high post. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And it's Carter penetrating. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Inside. A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got the first basket of the second quarter for Chicago.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Pass to James. Screen by Smith to the middle. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Here's Hawkins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
To the paint. Hawkins. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Screen by Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, feasting.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Bosh, the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one drops. Hawkins has got 6 points. Pass to LeBron. Offline with his 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
To the middle. Here's Love. Embiid the screen. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Down low. Back to Alexander Walker. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And Embiid is right there.
And he was determined to come away with points on that possession. Great hustle.
Embiid the screen. Love right side. Pass to West. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's Love. Over Bosch. And that one's good. Love. And Chicago leads by 2.
Rise and fire. Young fellow, that's Love's mindset. Knows his team depends on him to take and make those shots.
West, that's good.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Gordon a screen. Here's Carter. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's West. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Chicago up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chicago leading by 4. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Black. Clock at 6. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Black.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Inside. Antetokounmpo.
And how about Westbrook's impressive passing ability? There, beautiful dime to set up his teammate.
Green by James. Chicago grabs the miss. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Pippen. He goes up again. LeBron with the block.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Here's Black. And that one is stuck right through.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like the break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. To the inside. Here's Smith. And the rejection by LeBron.
merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
Smith in the post. Drops in the layup for 2. Smith's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Black with it. 8 points for him. Pass to LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Smith outside. Releases. It's John Wall with the rebound.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And stolen by Leonard. And slammed in by Smith.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
West inside. Odom with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Embiid. Here's Garnett. They get it again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
No one covering.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area. It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at him.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
And well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Black. In the corner, Smith with it. To the middle. LeBron steps it home.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Down low. Inside. James. It's stolen by Smith. A three from Leonard. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
James looking it over. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
From deep. Embiid with the rebound. Chicago trails by 9. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. It's West with the drive. He gets it to go.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
James outside. Embiid with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now James. LeBron carving out space inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Chicago trails by 8. Broke loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Now Black. Smith fires. 18 feet out. Count it.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to...
You gotta take that dick out of your mouth, buddy. Cause I can understand shit what you're saying. Clean your cum. You got cum all over your lips.
This is how you want to come out of the half.
You got a dick in your mouth. You got a dick in your mouth. I can't understand shit what you're saying. I'm a millionaire, bitch. I can spend everything I want. Everything I want, buddy. Everything I want. Guess what? I'm gonna get in my truck, in my Lambo truck right now, and go chill, buddy. And why you gotta work check by check? Well, you gotta work check by check, buddy. Buddy, you're a broke ass individual. Oh, I'm not mad. Why should I be mad about a stupid $60 game, buddy? I'm a millionaire, buddy. Listen, I'm a millionaire, buddy. I can spend money if I want, buddy. I wake up to count hundreds. Why you gotta wait Thursdays and Friday to get paid, buddy? Alright? So don't worry about it. It's okay to be broke. 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 It's okay to be broke, buddy. It's okay to be broke, buddy. It's okay. You gotta watch your taxes. Watch your taxes, buddy. Tell them not to take taxes for a month so you can spend that $2K. Buddy, okay? You gotta wait for your check, buddy. Hey, buddy, you know what I'm sitting down right now? In a $200,000 car, bro. On a $200,000. On a $200,000 car, buddy. Okay, buddy. I'm not mad. Why should I be mad about a $60 game, buddy? Huh? Tell me. Go tell them not to take taxes this Friday so you can pay your light bill, buddy. Okay? Yo, you a broke ass individual in life, bro. I cannot even understand what you're saying. You probably like 500 pounds, bro. Oh my god. You a bum, but that's why your wife left you, bitch. That's why your wife left you. Ah, shit. They get so mad when I say that. They get so fucking mad. You broke ass niggas. Fucking head killing me. don't like that dude, bro. We cannot have two big men over here. I need another center, bro. Like, no matter what, I need another center. Pretty under 8. I thought it was 99 defense. What happened?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Brooklyn. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Chicago to start out. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Gordon. Outside for George. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. LeBron with it. Picked up by Brown. And that one is good.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Here's Westbrook. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, so difficult to defend one-on-one. When Westbrook gets a step coming off the screen, good luck.
Driving the lane. Excellent D there from George.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Back to Lillard. Pippen with the steal. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Down low. It's deflected. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to James. Basket good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Outside Westbrook. Takes it inside. And finished off by Westbrook.
So sudden once he takes that first step. Westbrook often proves uncontainable on the drive.
Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me?
Oh! Is that him trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the inside. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. From the baseline. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Lillard. No good on the shot. Rest outside. Ayton a screen. And it's sent back by Walsh. And they'll keep possession. And so it's Chicago enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Odom.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And the balance coupled with composure from Love. Even when under duress, he just finds a way to score.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Out to Nash. Back to Gordon. Nash outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Love. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Love's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn. Screen by Giannis. Outside, SGA. Pippen misses. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Joe Jackson on the wing. Still without a basket. And the three ball is good.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Good on the triple. Gordon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Pass to Pippen. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Giannis, automatic inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Love outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Hit the putback. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, what a save by Giannis. He should always be crashing the offensive glass like this.
Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Brooklyn making a change. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here's Westbrook. It's tipped and stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Chicago leads by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Lillard surveying the D. And there's the drive. Good D by James. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pippen with it. He has 6. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Antetokounmpo. James on the drive. And James throws it down.
And if LeBron looks explosive on your TV monitor, that's nothing compared to being a defender watching him come downhill right at you.
And it's Lillard missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach.
Pippen with it. Lillard picks him up. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Lillard with the rebound. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
That doesn't go either for George. Chicago leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
It's Pippen with the drive. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And look, Ayton is a big body. So when he sets that well-timed screen, it's not easy to quickly get around him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Lopez. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Now SGA. Still scoreless. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooklyn on defense. 6-point game. Pass to Ellis. Embiid the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
Love the defensive pressure from Randall. Using his size well to discourage the shooter.
He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Smith left side. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Screen by Smith. Ellis with it. Now defended by Randall. And it's Smith finishing it off.
He sets a strong screen and gets rewarded for it. That's great teamwork.
Lillard from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Brooklyn. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Embiid. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Got that one up quick.
Well, midway through his career, Lopez worked hard on developing his three-point shot. Now you got to guard him from there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, well, every coach wants to see this play every time. A big effort on the glass wins him the second chance bucket.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Deep, James, and so it's Chicago. To the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so here is Chicago. Now here's West. Drives to the hoop. And he can't jam it through. The three from George. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
First team foul.
And Love has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. And Nash with the lay-in.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
It's West with the drives. Bucket is good. And Chicago leads by 7.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
So it's Chicago now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. Brooklyn trails by 7. Lillard, no good from 3.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the move.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Lillard buries the deep ball.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside SGA. With the drive. Rebounded by Nowitzki.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
One-handed.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Knocked away. And stolen by Lillard. Now Lopez. Lillard outside. Knocked down the 3.
Does anyone love the big moments more than Damian Lillard? I don't think so.
Outside Westbrook. Outside SGA. Missed on the 3. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Trailing by 5. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Ball is up on top. Outside Lillard. Now George takes the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ayton the screen. Westbrook.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. 16 seconds left in the 4th. And what's their best move at this point?
looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
4-point game. Lillard fires. The three doesn't go. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And down goes the three.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game. For 3. And so it's Chicago
Take a seat.
this one. It was a fantastic ball game.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? Don't do that. man.